Alright guys, sorry about the delay, having computer issues. Word of advice, completely unrelated to this, use Linux, not Windows. Alright, now back to the subject. Well, we're going back into the Sunday sermon, or as I like to call the King's Wisdom. Well, today I'm coming from Proverbs 25, 6 through 8. Do not exalt yourself in the king's presence, and do not claim a place among his great men. It is better for him to say to you, "Come up here," than for him to humiliate you before his nobles. What you have seen with your eyes, do not bring hastily to court, for what you would do in the end if it put your neighbor to shame. In other words, okay, well, this is more or less just coming off of the fact that we need to ghost in plain sight. Because, well, let's face it, most of us don't live under an active monarch today. So, but we do live in a society where it's very left leaning, and say the wrong thing, like say men should have authority over their wives, and everybody wants you dead. So in other words, when you're in the king's palace, do not try to just boast how big and mighty you are. All it will do is just tear you down. Other than that, just try to be humble. Like, for instance, okay, I can actually apply this into the workplace. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna apply this to my day. I'm just gonna apply this just a story from my life. All right, actually, so I'm actually part of this club that is very left leaning, like I'm talking about Black Lives Matter feminist, like borderline, they consolidate themselves with LGBT issues. I associate myself with the club just for other reasons. I don't agree with them, but I do ghost in plain sight. I don't really make myself extremely known with them, but I do shut up when it comes to something that I'm not in lockstep with, and then I just like give them my opinion when they ask me afterwards. In other words, I make them try to come and seek me out, because, well, if you seek me out and you ask me, you can't get mad at me for my own opinion if you ask. In other words, that's how they came to respect me. It kind of reminds me of this Law of Power. I will find it out later, and in fact, I may actually do a series on just rules of power. All right, well, there's not much else to say, but thank you, and be wise, my guys.